when we talk about the culture of this club is fantastic. It's a great history, they've got great people that work here, our supporters, our sponsors. The fabric of the club is no worries at all. We're talking about the culture of our playing group being able to play like a lot of teams are, competitive, consistent football week in, week out. We need to keep working on that and keep educating them, keep teaching them about that, and finding at 22, 25, 30 players, 40 players, we're going to do that week in, week out. And that's what we're talking about, not the culture of the Port Adelaide Football Club. We're all in it together. We're not singling out anyone. And when you're in the situation where we are with one win, clubs will single out certain players and individuals, as we've had done this year. And we've got lots of players that we need to improve our form. But by no means are we throwing in the towel with them. We're working hard with them. We believe in them. We're going to invest a lot of time into them, and we'll continue to do that and support them, no matter who they are on the list and how many years or how many not years have been on our list. He's obviously got does some stuff with SEN over there, and we've spoken about that. And he's an emotional character and wants to make this club a better club. We've had a few leadership models. I think a lot of clubs have tried a few things over the journey. But I'm confident in the model what we're doing now, and we do have a very young leadership group. We've obviously lost. We haven't had our two of our most experienced ones out there the last month to 6 weeks, but we're doing a lot of work with them, and they're great young men, and we're going to make sure that once again we invest time into them and make sure that they become the leaders we think they can be, and hence why they're in our leadership group. We'll pick a 22 that we think are going to match up pretty well against Hawthorn. We've got to make sure our defenders are in pretty good form, which I think they are, and pick a midfield that's going to be able to match theirs, who'll be going pretty well and fit and up and running. So, and we're playing at home. So we're confident we're going to get a good result for the club. No, Cam's got a knock on his AC. He's been looking a little bit tired, and he's had a huge pre-season, first one, NAB Cup, and played every game for us and been very good. But just to look after the kids' welfare, and the shoulder would have needed a good jab getting through it. So we'll try and freshen him up for next week. Yeah, Daniel will be playing this week. Or tomorrow night, yeah. We love playing Friday night footies, and unfortunately every club wants to have a lot more of them, and you could argue it's come at a good time for us. Last week was a good time for us to have a win, so was the week before, and so on and so on. So look, it has. We're going to enjoy it. We love playing against Hawthorn. They're a terrific team. They get to play in a lot of big games and have some outstanding players. So it's a great challenge for us, Rooch, and as you say, on the national stage will be important. Our players are certainly aware of playing on a Friday night and what it does for the ability for everyone to have a look at our club. We know to keep growing as a club, either as a playing group on the field and also off the field, that those performances are entwined amongst each other, and they're well aware of that. You just have to keep educating the group. You have to look at the way Essendon have gone about it. They've certainly changed that around. Every team, is, as you say, is preaching the same thing. Your team defence, your team work ethic, your team, the way you go about it, you need everyone playing their role, and we'll keep educating them. The players who don't move into that, don't learn quick enough, will go back and learn it in the SNFL. We'll go back and look at it on tapes and training, as we have done this year, and it's a work in progress. We've got an outstanding young group of players here that we are teaching and that we want to get games into, but we by no means does that mean we're not putting time and effort into guys who have been here for a certain amount of years.